Okay, this is my first time going live on YouTube. I hope this works the way I want it to, and I'll also save this afterwards. I'm not sure how to do that, but we will find out. This is a trial day. So we're going to be making sweet chili bell pepper curry bowls with green beans, carrots, and rice from Every Plate. So I have the rice started in a rice cooker over on the other counter back there. I think we'll just start prepping all of our produce. So I'm gonna wash my veggies and I will be right back. You'll still hear me, I'm here. I won't disappear. Yeah, okay. Oh, I'm so excited to try this. So I will get out my pan. My stovetop is messy, please don't judge. I just meal prepped some chicken thighs and everything, so that's what all of this is. Let me put this away real quick. But doing YouTube and TikTok lives is great because it makes me clean my kitchen like every other day, which I don't typically do. So I appreciate the help. Okay. Let's get to chopping. Oh, I didn't get out my pan. I'm gonna use this one. I'm in need of some new pans, so if anyone has a recommendation on a good pan, please let me know. They're starting to like chip and peel. If I need to spend a little bit of money on it, I will, just because I don't want to eat the pan. Okay, so let's see. I'll trim the green beans, cut the carrots. I really hope this turns out the way I'm wanting it to. Usually it takes me so long to cook dinner that by the time it's actually ready, I don't want it anymore. And this was originally a vegetarian meal, but I try to eat some protein with every meal, so we're gonna cook some chicken thighs to throw in here as well. So I figured that would go good with a curry. And we're gonna add in some onions. Anytime I use an Every Plate meal, I kind of add my own twist to it. They usually have enough and it tastes great as is, but I prefer to add onions sometime, or maybe a little extra garlic, or just an extra ingredient. So onions are being added to this curry because who doesn't want onions in curry? Ooh. Well, it's a coconut curry, so I don't know if potato would be good. But when I lived in Japan for 2 years, and I had some breakfast curry when we went on school trips, and it was delicious. It had carrots and potatoes and chicken. Oh my gosh. That's what I'm thinking of in my head this is going to be, and it's not, because this is a coconut curry, so that's the complete opposite of a breakfast curry. Okay, you got the weird shaped ones. Okay, on to the carrots now. So cut off the ends of the carrot. And I'm going to try to dice them kind of thin. And every time I say that, I don't do it very thin. I get so scared towards the end of the carrot. Oh, okay. Carrot's done. Now we will do some bell peppers. It gave me a yellow one, which I think will be good. I think, yeah, curry, I think yellow would be good. Red might be too much. Green probably wouldn't be good, so I think yellow's good. And then, okay, I'll kind of dice them. That sounds good. Kind of big chunks. Oh, I'm so excited. This feels so healthy. I always feel good when a recipe feels healthy. And then after this, season with salt and pepper, 1/4 cup of water, and cover with lid. Okay, to kind of steam them. Okay, now some onion. Should be perfect. And the onion I want kind of thick too. I don't think you're gonna have too much onion. That's probably good. All right, we'll get it on the stove here. Do some salt, some pepper, and then water when we put it on the stove here. I don't have counter space. Water. I'm gonna have to like shift you guys with me. There we go. Turn on. This is from my last thing I cooked. Okay. So we'll cook that. It says 4 to 6 minutes. Oh, I gotta cut the scallions and the ginger. Okay, I need to get the cutting board back. scallions real quick. And then ginger. Oh, I'll do that in a second. Ginger's tricky. Okay. Green onions are good. I'll cut the ginger. I'm never sure how to cut this, so I try to like take off the outer layer without taking off too much ginger. Oh, it smells so good. I love ginger. And then I'll cut off the top and the bottom. And that actually leaves me with a lot of ginger still, so I think we will be good. So I'm going to dice it to the best of my ability, at least. Okay, that's good enough. Yummy, okay. So, I think these are good now. I'm gonna put these off to the side. I don't like cutting cloves of garlic because I'm lazy and it makes my fingers sticky. So I just use minced garlic. So we'll throw that in here in just a minute too. I think while the veggies are cooking, I think that's gonna tighten up very fast. So we're gonna go ahead and get the chicken started. I think, debating how to season it. Probably just salt, pepper, garlic. And then, oh, I don't know what else. I want enough so it adds some flavor to the curry because I'm not sure we'll have enough sauce for it. Our salt, pepper, garlic. I'll do onion. I need to go through my seasoning cabinet, holy moly. And not cinnamon. Should be enough. I'm gonna fry it in a cast iron skillet, so it should have some pretty good flavor from the skillet. It might be gross, but I cooked lemon pepper chicken thighs in there and I just didn't wash it because I'm gonna use it again in 10 minutes here. So it's already like pre-seasoned. Okay, I'll season again. Salt. Pepper. Garlic. And this seasoning mixture is pretty much my staple for any meat I cook. If I want, I add in some extra, but this is the basics and it tastes delicious. So don't mess with a good thing. Okay. Veggies are definitely gonna take more than 4 to 6 minutes. I will tell you that right now. I'm gonna get out, I guess I got out the rest. I need curry powder and coconut milk. And it also says sweet Thai chili sauce. So I might add a little extra because again, this didn't call for chicken originally. So I'm worried it's not gonna have enough substance to it. So if I can add a little more sweet Thai chili sauce to it, I think that will help expand it. Okay. And I just have some from Walmart, so we'll go ahead and use that. Okay. I lied. I might clear this out a little bit. Oh, my dishwasher's clean. That's handy. Ow, it's hot. Okay, maybe I won't use that. Okay, well, we'll just get it started. I promise I know what I'm doing. I've cooked for years. My brain is just all over the place. I don't know what I want it to do. My counter's already dirty. It's also 7:45 and I haven't eaten enough today and I'm really hungry. So I'm just flustered. But that's okay. I am cooking, it's from Every Plate, sweet chili bell pepper curry bowls. So we have lots of veggies in here and then I'm adding chicken to it. I've never tried it, so we'll see how it tastes. Again, please ignore the messy stove. I just cooked on this and meal prepped earlier. That's why it's messy. Some oil. Okay, I will grab tongs. I almost never get my skillet hot enough before I use it, and then I get upset that there's not a good sear on the meat. So I'm trying to be more patient. I have patience, I swear. Slightly. The carrots aren't cooking as much as I wanted them to, and I knew that was going to happen. We're about ready to throw everything in there. Okay, this is starting to steam. Now it's too hot. I don't want to turn on my fan because I want you guys to be able to hear me. So that's what a window's for, right? My sink is a mess and it's killing me. But I have to unload the dishwasher and then I have to load everything. And now that I'm not going to get till after dinner, it's going to bother the heck out of me. Ow. Okay. I need some water. So I think what I typically do is, I don't trust myself cooking chicken, especially chicken thighs, because I like to cook them low and slow. Usually I do it in the oven, but in a pan, I'm going to cook them for a couple minutes on each side, and then I'm going to cut them on a cutting board and throw them in the curry. I think that's what I'll do. That sounds good to me, so. And I'm hoping the rice finishes in time. I tried to start it before I even started streaming so it would be done, so I can show you the final product with everything put together. But we will find out. Let's see, throw all of it in. I'm going to throw all of it in. It says throw in like half of my scallions, but I'm going to do it all. I like some for topping, but I feel like in a curry, just throw it all in, get all the flavors. And we'll mix that in there. Oh, I'm going to put the garlic in there. Okay. I'm usually obsessed with garlic and use way too much, but can you really use too much garlic? I don't think so. I need to wear gloves when I cook chicken. Ow! It doesn't help. We're just renting an apartment. These cooktops are terrible. It's so hard to boil water on here if you're cooking pasta. It doesn't boil, so the pasta doesn't boil right. So it takes forever to cook pasta. And then this one, I don't know if you can tell on camera, but it's slanted. I think that back one's slanted a bit. This one is slanted because all the oil in the pan goes this way, no matter what pan I'm using. So it's just a puddle of oil right here. And that's why this portion of the stove is so dirty. Aw, I got raw chicken on here. I'm going to change it out in a minute. Okay. I think we're about ready to throw in our green onions and ginger. Oh! I need to get one of those splatter screens. I gave all of them to my family because I didn't use them and I didn't like them and I hated cleaning them. But now I wish I had them. Okay. This is also a lot of veggie. Again, it was supposed to be a vegetarian dish, but that's a lot of veggie. We'll throw in the scallions, ginger, and garlic. Let's get it all in there. And then a drizzle of oil. And then the curry powder. I'm doing all of it, I would assume. And I wish I had more. For some reason, I don't have any in my seasoning cabinet, and I wish I did. I do need gloves. I keep getting burned. Let me pull this off. Oh my gosh. Oh, this smells so good. Okay. I'm gonna add a little more water to it. It's looking just fine, but when I mix in a powder, I want it to actually dissolve. And then we'll throw in the coconut milk anyway, so that'll help it, but I kind of want it to dissolve before we do that. We'll give the chicken another second, and then we'll cut it. I also throw it back in the pan typically for more flavor. Not that it needs more, but that way it gets a sear on the other side that you cut off. I don't know, just me. Maybe I make it up. Okay, I think I'll go ahead and throw in the coconut milk and the chili sauce. And probably, like I said, another splash of water because we're adding chicken to it. This is hilarious. How would I get this open? I have to cut the edge. Coconut milk always trips me out because sometimes it comes in a solid form and sometimes it comes in a liquid form. And this was about half and half. And the sweet chili sauce is interesting to me. I'm sure it'll be good, otherwise they wouldn't put it in a recipe, but I've just never heard of a curry with a sweet chili sauce. That was maybe too much. That's okay. Holy moly. Oh. Okay. I'm going to turn that off for a second while we cut the chicken and put it in there. Because I want to make sure I still have enough to get the chicken coated with all of the curry. So, I'll tell you what, the rice won't be ready in time to show in this video, but I'll show you the finished curry product at least, and then it's just jasmine rice. Curry in Japan is amazing. I don't know if you heard me earlier, but I lived in Japan for 2 years, and their breakfast curry is so delicious. And then I've also had Indian curry, Thai curry. There's so many different forms you can have it in. So I'm interested to see what this one's like. It's a coconut. It's obviously the coconut milk and then the sweet chili sauce, but curry powder. So it seems like a mixture of obviously Thai and then Indian and maybe some Japanese too. So yeah, we'll see. I'm sure it'll be good. It won't be bad. Just adds more flavor. Hope I'm not reiterating myself too much. But again, we'll kind of dice up this chicken a little bit into preferably bite-sized pieces. And we'll throw it back in the pan for a second because it's definitely not cooked all the way through. And then we'll throw it in with the curry and the vegetables. And it should be ready to eat. Actually not far off. It's pretty, other than that little section, pretty cooked. Might be too bite-sized for me, but that's okay. Really, I want it like diced, but it's kind of hard with chicken thighs. Or maybe it's just the knife I'm using. I find that it just kind of falls apart when you go to cut it and kind of tears and rips because it's so soft. That's just a preference thing though. I'm using chicken thighs because I like the fat on chicken thighs. It helps add more flavor when you're cooking them, or I guess eating them. Throw it back in the pan for a second. Oh, I'm gonna have to clean my whole kitchen. Holy moly. Give that a second. I also like using chicken thighs because I find that it's hard to overcook them. Because they're so fatty and so juicy, like, it's hard to make them dry. Unless you microwave them. Sometimes I meal prep them for lunches and I microwave them. Then they get gross. But if you're cooking them, it's very hard to overcook them. Oh, gross. I'll have to clean everything. My glasses, my stovetop, my dishes. Probably just another second here. I think it's pretty good. I'll turn this just to low for a minute. And we'll heat it back up. I just know this chicken's gonna add even more flavor. I want to try the curry, but I want to wait until it's done. This time I'll actually leave it for a second here. Let's turn 8 for a second. I'm pretty sure the chicken's cooked, but better safe than sorry. Oh, this pan's gonna be fun to clean. Okay, it's all coming together here. We'll let it simmer for probably 2 minutes or so. Add in a little bit of salt, and then we'll give it a try. We're just simmering it to thicken it a bit. Oh, that is disgusting. Let me wash that. Let's use this ladle. Maybe like 30 more seconds or so. Oh, it smells so good. And I think it's a good ratio of veggie to chicken. I'm trying to eat more veggies anyway, so. I really get so impatient. I completely understand that with cooking 2 separate meals. I typically eat gluten-free, and my boyfriend does not. He could, because I always cook, so he would eat whatever I make, but gluten-free is not always as good as, you know, normal gluten-filled food. So yeah, I make 2 different pastas every time I cook dinner, so I have 2 pasta pots to clean, and then I typically have, you know, my sauce pot, so it ends up being a lot of dishes. Ready? Give this a try. I don't have any rice. It has 13 minutes left. We'll let it cool here. It smells delicious. It thickened up the way it was supposed to. Oh, the carrots cooked. Carrots, okay. They're okay. I was worried they wouldn't cook enough, but they're pretty good. Carrots are slightly under what I want them to be, but that's okay. I'm surprised. I'm impressed. You can taste the coconut milk, so it's kind of creamy on that end, but you have the curry powder, which just makes it taste like almost like the Japanese breakfast curry. Hold on, let me get another bite. Onion, green bean, chicken. I don't have, there's also peppers in here. There's a pepper. The bell pepper in there makes such a difference. That's what reminds me of Thai curry, at least what I've had, is the bell peppers and the carrots, I guess. Okay, for an every plate meal, I'd give that a 4.5 out of 5. Their meals used to be kind of plain and boring. They didn't have a whole lot of options. But they're really expanding their library of foods that you can have every week. So I've never seen a curry before. And then they also, I'll probably stream these later this week. They have a cumin lime chicken rice bowl with chicken thighs, homemade pico de gallo, and a zesty crema, which I've never seen before. They're just giving you a lot of options. They're doing wraps now. They're doing so much. So if you want, in any of my videos in my description, I have a discount code to try, your first box, or maybe 2. I can't remember what it is. At least off your first box. So you can give it a try. But this is a 4 out of 5 for sure. And I can't wait to eat it with rice. Jasmine rice will add a little more flavor. Not that this doesn't have flavor, but it adds that almost floral flavor to it. Oh, I'm excited to chow down on this. I was shocked. It's a little bit of spicy, but the flavors are great. Sometimes these don't have a lot of flavor, but you have the ginger, garlic, curry powder, coconut milk, and the Thai sauce. And you have the different flavors from the veggies and the bell peppers. Oh, it's so good. So yeah, thank you all for watching. Thank you. I don't know if I'm saying your name right, Adela. Thank you for staying and watching this whole time. I'm gonna save this on my channel, I think, so that other people can come and watch it. But I'm hoping to start live streaming more often when I'm cooking dinner. It took, 45 minutes, so it's something fun for me to do. I enjoy doing this. I love cooking, and I like kind of sharing all these different recipes because typically, if I don't have an every plate box, I'm cooking the same 4, 5, 6 meals. So I like the every plate boxes because they change it up for me. So I'll kind of show any of those that are different. I don't want to keep doing the same ones over and over again. But I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you in the next live. Thank you, Adela.